was so much fun. Stay tuned for more. But first, the failure. Good morning, ladies and mostly gentlemen. My name is Vinny, and we're done with the airbag trailer suspension project thingy. And we're back on the Smart. Oh yeah. Alright, quickly guys. Last year I built a Smart with the Hayabusa engine at the back, and this summer I wanted to bring it at the track. So I built an airbag trailer to get there. So far so good. Well, I did a bit of testing with the Smart Busa. Did a basic test run this winter, and it has some issues. Now it's got a leaky caliper, a twisted shifter, and a bent driving shaft. Right, so let's fix that mess. Okay, let's start on the driving shaft. Come on, focus. Thank you. I knew it was bent, but to my surprise, it was twisted too. It's only a 1-inch shaft of some random material. I used what I had in hand in the shop. But that's gonna be changed for 1.5 inches hardened steel. And I will only put one keyway in it, because I want the keystock to be the weakest link. It's way easier to change only one shear keystock than a custom-made driving shaft. The spline still looks good, so I'm gonna reuse that for sure. Alright, so let's machine and weld it for a second time. Yeah, hope it's gonna be the last time. Another upgrade I wanted to make was to move the bearing closer to the sprocket. Reducing that gap will increase the rigidity of the entire setup. So while everything was apart, I thought it was the right time to do it. Now let's choppy chop chop. Boo boo. Kissing boo boo? So small. Hurts so much. You son of a... Alright, so there it is. Everything is now back into place. The bearing is also closer by 1 inch. The new shaft is installed. And I also changed the sprocket for a bigger one. It was a 17 teeth and now it's a 21. Because in 6th gear at full throttle, the Busa only reached 100 miles per hour. So yeah, it's bigger. Less torquier, but faster. Alright, let's go to the next upgrade. So it seems that I do have the shifter to fix, but to my defense, that was probably the only weak point on the car. Come, no, not that, come on. Oh yeah, look at it. It's only 1/8 of an inch thick aluminum with a billion of holes. I guess for racing purposes. And to my surprise, the 1/2 inch aluminum shaft hold up pretty well. Yeah. I'm gonna beef it up by changing these plates for 1/4 inch and probably get rid of that section. Just gonna keep it as a souvenir. So yeah, it's time to go back to work if I wanna go racing one day, right? Which is gonna be next Saturday, so hurry up buddy, let's go! Ah, much better. Pretty strong, right? Oh yeah, that could be a lethal weapon. Yeah. You let it. Alright, let's put it in the car. Alright, this is where I had the stupidest idea. From previous testing, I knew I needed a rear differential. But racing season was almost over. So my last desperate attempt to have a somewhat drivable car was to remove one of the 2 CV axles. And that was a big fail. The car is even worse. It always tries to push you in the ditch. Yeah, can we have the slow-mo of it? Yep, that was stupid. The only good side of that test was that now I know that with a rear diff, the car is gonna be really fun to drive, and especially when I'm cornering. Oh, and this is how it looks with two CV axles. Both wheels are fighting each other for turning. You even feel it in the engine, which is more jerky, with a really bad throttle response. So, well, I had two options. Going on the track with only one CV axle, which is really dangerous. Or put it back the missing axle and had a really hard time cornering the thing. Kind of dangerous too. Well, so yeah, I decided no asphalt track for Smart Hayabusa in 2021. But could I have some fun with this car as it is? So I had an idea and I reinstalled the missing CV axle. I will never do that again. One CV axle. Duh. Because my brother-in-law has a friend who owns a freaking humongous farm. Old MacDonald had a farm. That is awesome, guys. I'm so pumped, guys. That was awesome. That was fantastic. I mean, best session of drift for the Smart Hayabusa. Yeah. It's not a drift car. It never will be, but that was so much fun, guys. I mean, yes. I'm just glad that I really designed something that works. Everything held up. We had few minor problems. Electrical minor problems. The engine kept shutting down for no apparent reasons. I mean, it happened so many times. We figured out quickly that the issue was coming from the tip-over sensor of the Hayabusa. That thing was barely secured to the car. For sure, I will bypass that thing. So we improvised something quick and went back driving. Mechanically, everything seems good. And then once we cleared all the dirt from the pavement, it was so much easier to drift it. We kept spawning at the beginning. With all the dirt and with some tires that was getting pretty messed up at the end. It was so much fun to drive and drift here. I mean, let's be honest here. It's way much better than the icy drift driveway that I did this winter. But I'm doing what I can with what I have, right? You pissed with the cock you got, right? Ah, that was fun. That was so much fun. I cannot thank enough my brother-in-law Daniel. That's his friend's place. He was filming it. He brought his drone.
Petite quoi, start
Si ça va vraiment pas bien,
le haut fuck.
the oh fuck. That is the first time that somebody else is driving the Smart Hayabusa and not me. Ça a l'air facile, hein? It looks easy, but it's not. I wanted to conclude with a burnout, but I think we were a bit optimistic on the tires life. Oups. T'as vu ce que j'ai fait? It's dead. Ah, it was so much fun! Ah! Oh man, I'm fucking pumped. All right, I think we'll put the car there, bring everything back home, and just have a cool, chilled beer. I want to say a big thank you to my brother-in-law and his friend who let me have some fun on his property. And the deal came with a smell, but I just can't put my finger on it. Why? So I'm back on the Smart Hayabusa project, starting phase 2. I already started working on a lockable rear differential for the car. Yep, lockable. The rest of phase 2 will be a roll cage and slimming down on the Hayabusa weight. She's a heavy girl. Also, if you're interested about plans of some of my projects, you can go check my website, link downstairs. And guys, please consider subscribing. Making projects and videos about them, it's a lot of work and time. So getting your sub means a lot to me. So we're gonna see you in 2 weeks for the rear differential video. Don't know if it's only gonna be 1 or 2 or 3 parts. I just don't know yet. Till then, go do something with your head, your hands, or both. See you guys.
Pour une raison, j'ignore, ça c'est mort.